Yo, what up, man? Chris, I'm checking back in, man. Back with the blog, man. Make sure that like button and subscribe button weigh in. I appreciate all the support, man. Hope you guys is doing well. Hope you guys is having a good week out there, man. Make sure you stay safe. You know what I'm saying? Your mental is good. All that good stuff, man. Can we have a real K-Shine discussion, man? Let's have a real K-Shine discussion. First of all, I watched some of K-Shine's interview on Hip Hop Is Real. He was talking about how humbled he was during these 2 years. He was talking about, the issue he had with URL, how he lost a whole lot of stuff and all this kind of stuff. He lost friends. He lost, homes and cars and all this kind of stuff, and how this 2 years humbled him. And he actually looks like he's been through a lot. He looks like he lost some weight. He looks like he's just been through a lot. It looks like sometimes you never know what a person is dealing with just because they show up on these cameras and they're doing well. I say that a lot about a lot of stuff. I've had a lot of dark days, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to deal with my situation and move forward, and just the uncertainty of not knowing and all that. It was taking so long for me to get clarity and everything that it was actually bothering me that it was just taking so long. So all of these things, and just your own inner stuff of like feeling like you let people down, you disappointed yourself, all this kind of stuff. So I know what it's like to kind of like still have to put on a good face, even when you got these cameras going and stuff like that, because the internet is cruel. The internet is very, trolling a lot of stuff, and people, a lot of niggas prey on your downfall. So when I look at Shine, obviously, I told you a long time ago, I spoke to somebody that had told me that knew Shine really well, bro. I'm not going to say his name, but he told me, he said, Shine is trying to figure out how to look like he has money to appear that he doesn't need money. Basically saying he really needed this URL situation to work out, or the URL bags or whatever, all this not battling all this time and all this kind of stuff and missing out on these purses. He needed that actual money, but he was basically trying to be like, no, I'm standing on my business. I'm standing on my 10. I'm doing all this, even though he felt, the guy I was talking to felt like Shine was in the wrong, like he owed him a battle. He should have just did the battle. I'm still not hearing him. A part of me wants him to kind of make up with DNA. I kind of feel like he is kind of a little unappreciative of DNA, just personally. I don't really hear him saying a lot of nice things about DNA at all. There's a lot of like, oh, they left you stranded, they did this, and I felt like he could spoil. I feel like DNA helped him a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that 2-on-2, the DNA, everything, the NWX, I feel like Shine kind of revamped his style a little bit from where he was. And I kind of feel like DNA kind of helped him out a lot in that situation. I was always wondering, obviously, when he was going to battle, because he took so long, kept saying he was coming with an announcement, and not coming with an announcement. So I was wondering, who could he battle? He battled everybody. You know what I'm saying? Surf got locked up, so you can't like rematch Surf or anything. So that's out of the water. Are you going to battle Iron Solomon? You don't want to battle New Jersey Twerk. And I'm like, he's literally battled everybody. The daylight battle doesn't seem to be happening. I didn't think he would battle really anybody really like super, super close on URL. He's battled all the big dogs, the Hitmans and the Geechee Gottis, and the Arsenals and all that. Was he going to battle Mook? Was he going to battle Lux? I'm wondering who he's going to battle. And somewhere along me thinking of who he was going to battle, Shotty Horror name came up when I was talking to somebody. Like, yeah, I heard he might, I heard they floating Shotty Horror around. Like, nah, it can't be Shotty Horror. You know what I'm saying? It can't be him. So I didn't think much of it, right? So I realized URL and then was trying to do the bridge thing, and the bridge thing was in works or whatever. Now, I give K-Shine credit because he did try to make the bridge return happen, and that would have been a super big battle. Probably one of the biggest battles in battle rap. For 2024, that would have probably been the biggest battle in battle rap. I gotta keep it real with you. It probably would have been a little bit, maybe just on par, if not bigger than Hitman and Geechee.
So then when I finally speak to him, I'm like, yo, what's the issue? Why did you keep ghosting niggas? Niggas is running around. Now the Shine is out now. I'm mad now. Like, you feel me? What's good, nigga? Like, you got niggas, come on, bro. You holding niggas up. He like, yo, bro, you don't feel any nervous about going back and shit? I'm like, what you mean? Like, just like, I see where this is going.
If him and Briggs would have returned, it would have been 2 returns. Very, very interesting situation to see how they both return. And I think all eyes would have definitely been on that battle. So for me, I give him credit for trying to go big. I was a little disappointed with the Shotty Horror announcement. And it's not that I don't have a lot of respect for Shotty Horror. Like, Shotty Horror is a legend in this country. He has one of my favorite battles on YouTube, which is him and Arsenal.
Let a nigga come to my city talking them real nigga lines. I'ma show him in my city we like to kill niggas' moms. See, all the real niggas is dead or in jail. Only a few real niggas rhyme. I never seen a clock in a casket or cell. So in my book, smack ain't no such thing as real nigga time. Now y'all wanna know why I ain't battle on the last smack? You can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at. I change numbers if they can't Dow Jones, they stock drop like the NASDAQ. I pistol whip your skull to Calico, get his dad back, dad back, dad back.
It's not a knock on Shotty Horror, but I just feel like Shotty Horror, to me, I haven't really heard shit about him since I came back to Battle Rap, bro. Like, I don't know none of his battles. I realized he was supposed to battle Tay-Rock, URL, or whatever. It fell through. I don't know if URL tried to put an okie doke, but somehow that battle didn't go down, and it was, people wondering whether or not URL had something to do with it being blocked. Shotty was trying to book a lot of URL artists to come over there and battle, and next thing you know, the whole card gets blocked. So he was supposed to battle Twerk. That fell through. Twerk came up with this excuse about how he can't get across seas if probation officer want to do a whole bunch of cap shit. And then when he did a rematch, which was the following year, they rescheduled, and the nigga didn't do that battle either. So all I've been hearing with Shotty Horror is a bunch of battles that did not go down. So to me, his stock is low. If you gonna battle Shotty Horror and make it a movie, you gotta battle Shotty Horror over where he's from and really make it a movie, because he damn near like a legend over there in battle rap. So you gotta do it over there. I kind of feel like I wish Sean the best, because I feel like he's been through a lot and he's in a peculiar situation. He's put so much pressure on himself, similar to Briz, that he has to win. He has to win. He has to do well. Now, Shotty doesn't pose a threat like you can't beat Shotty Horror. And you don't got to worry about URL being involved. It's no compromise stuff where a nigga gonna like cancel the battle at the last minute and all that. But he's made some mistakes here, bro. And first of all, it's knowing the landscape of battle rap. You got to know the landscape of battle rap. And I don't know if he knows it, because he keeps running around talking about all this money it is in battle rap and stuff like that. And I don't know if he understands the landscape of battle rap. So when I look at his return, I'm going to support it. No doubt about it. I'm going to get this pay-per-view and I'm going to watch the battle. This is K-Shine. Like, let's not get fucking crazy. I'm going to watch a K-Shine return. And I got a feeling Rex is on a card and some other niggas. So I feel like this is going to be a pretty decent card to support. But I don't know if K-Shine is going to get what he needs out of this battle. And here's what I say. First of all, K-Shine and Shotty Horror, I don't even think it's going to be the best battle on this card. I think probably the next announcement will probably be even more entertaining than this announcement. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like whoever Rex is battling, if Rex is on this card like I think he's on this card, I think that will be even a bigger announcement than him. He should have returned in New York City. Return in New York City, Harlem. You back at home. You can be somewhere in New York. You know what I'm saying? Times Square, whatever. Do the event there. Big power event in New York City, I think would have been big. Looking at the flyer, the event is in Atlanta. Atlanta is cool. Don't get me wrong. I realize why niggas is doing events down here is because it's cheap. That's why niggas is doing events down here. It's the South. You can get probably rent venues for the low. A lot of people live in Atlanta. You don't have to pay as much travel and shit like that. I get it. Niggas like Twerk live down here now. Shotgun Suge live down here now. You know what I'm saying? Hitman live down here now. Who I already said Shotgun Suge. Verb was living down here for a minute. John lived down here. Cassidy lived down here. There's a lot of battle rappers down here. So I understand why people are booking battles in Atlanta. But K-Shine is not from Atlanta. Shotty Horror is not from Atlanta. I don't know if Atlanta is going to gravitate to a card like this. We just watched Prom the other day and the crowd looked, so-so. And I know Bullpen can gather up a decent amount of people when they do events, but Bullpen has been a staple down here for a while. They built a fan base of people down here. ARP was doing his thing down here. I don't know if K-Shine is going to be able to garner the kind of crowd he needs for his event, if I'm keeping it real. So you got that issue. The second issue, the date. Why would you do an event on New Year's Eve, bro? I don't really know what the rest of y'all niggas do to bring in a year, but being at a battle rap event ain't one of them for me. Niggas either go out and party, go to church, right? Stay at home, you know what I'm saying, and like toast and bring it in with friends. Or niggas is just chilling with their girl and shit. That's really what niggas do. The sit down and watch a battle rap event on New Year's Eve, to me, is already like a weird date. So he has a New Year's Eve date, which I'm like, nah, niggas, I mean, granted, I know the event won't run over in the midnight and stuff, but it be run over 10, 11 o'clock at night sometimes, starting at 3, ending up at 10 o'clock. People do not spend their time watching battle rap on New Year's Eve. So I feel like the date is even also a wrong date, even for pay-per-view support. You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep saying I'm gonna watch the event, but I gotta keep it real with you. I really don't know what I'm doing on New Year's Eve. It's very possible that I can be going somewhere doing some other shit to where I'm like, yo, I'm not really watching this battle. Like, I got other stuff to do. But as of right now, I can say I'm gonna support it. So I feel like that could also be an issue for K-Shine. Third thing, when I heard K-Shine say that they were willing to give Briz $50,000, they were willing to give him $100,000 and stuff like that. And I don't know if these guys are in tune on what battle rap is right now. Like, bootlegging is a real thing, bro. And it done got worse and worse and worse and worse. I keep talking about it and I keep detailing it because people be looking at like, oh, ARP was able to make a profit with Max Out 1 when he brought Cassie back. I don't know if John is going to be able to turn similar numbers and make a profit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Max Out was when Max Out 1 was what, 3-4 years ago, about 3 years ago, some shit like that. It seems like since then, to me, bootlegging it got worse just in a 3-year period. It didn't got worse. So now I look at it, I'm just like, people are less and less supporting battle rap. People are tired of battle rap than they were back then when Max Out 1 was popping. People that got more tired with battle rap, less likely to support new ventures of pay-per-view. This is a new venture. Whoever this Power Network is some new shit that people ain't seen before. New ventures. And just battle rap in general. And it's a pricey pay-per-view. It's $50. You know what I'm saying? So it's not cheap. It's not 30. It's not 40. So it's $50 on a day when niggas is already spending money. Even if you do sit at home and watch battle rap, one thing you do is spend a lot of money getting into places, spend a lot of money on liquor. You spend a lot of money on New Year's Eve just buying other stuff to bring in the new year. So I think that could also be an issue for him. I think he's probably thinking the return and the numbers he can generate will be crazy, but the Shotty Horror announcement is not going to be enough. I think whoever Shine has on his card is important. He's going to need it to help carry this card. Because right now, this announcement is kind of lukewarm. A K-Shine return should have been like, damn, they're kind of breaking the internet a little bit. Like, oh, Shine is back versus boom. And we didn't really get that. We got his announcement in the middle of a Cassie announcement, in the middle of a URL event. All this stuff happened at once. And I just kind of feel like I don't really know, how you going to really do a face off and everything with Shotty not really being around and in another country. These are all things to think about, man. I think it's easy to say, well, I'm K-Shine, I can bring in the numbers, and Shotty Horror is a legend over there, but you're not doing it in his country, and you're not doing it in New York. You're doing it in Atlanta, and you're doing it on New Year's Eve. And those, to me, are obstacles that maybe he did not think about. So I wish him the best. I don't like the fact that he offered Briz $100,000 because that's letting me know. I did a blog about abusing a plug. Just because you got a nigga or a money man or a network that has money, you don't want to abuse it. You don't want to be paying Briz $100,000. Like, battle rap isn't in a place with the bootlegging and the support where you can really get away with doing that. Think you can turn a profit paying one battler $100,000 in this day and age when niggas be bootlegging like crazy, and like the other dynamics of the card, a new venture, pay-per-view on a holiday, that kind of thing. It's like, yo, you running a risk paying that kind of money thinking you could turn out a return. So you don't want to abuse your plug. You could take that 100,000. You could book Mook, somebody you know is going to have a pretty good showing in 3 rounds. You could figure out a way to give Hitman some money. Now you can get Mook and Hitman. There's other ways to spend that money if you want to make that joint happen with some stuff that is probably a little bit better. But just throwing that money, I mean, if you throw him 100,000, what the hell you think K-Shine gonna make? The whole network is about K-Shine. So it's not like Briz is gonna get 100,000 and Shine gonna get 50. So you was all damn near on your way to a $200,000 battle. So I gotta keep it real with you, Shine. Battle rap can't survive giving you niggas $200,000 battles. So just because a nigga got the money doesn't mean it needs to be spent in that way. Spread that shit out so you can have more longevity, do more cards, and grow battle rap and grow the power network to get its respect. You'll throw all this money into one event. The numbers don't return to what they want to do, and niggas get scared like, no, we good. You know, we thought shit was going crazy. You threw out a teaser.
Trouble, 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 trouble.
Which ain't even a good trailer. I gotta keep it real. Your trailer is bland. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You been going for 2 years. Y'all niggas should have called Twiz. You gotta go crazy on the trailer. You gotta have like Shotty walking around the UK, stomping, doing all what else, You know what I'm saying? You gotta be in Harlem around Mook and Rex and all them. Like, yeah, man, I'm coming back. Mom, fuck this nigga up. That trailer should have been so dynamic for our first time even seeing that you back. But you dropped a teaser, bro. A teaser. And it's just like, nah, man, you can't be trying to give Briz $100,000 and dropping teasers and other little shit that's not completely elevated. You could have done a monumental kind of trailer, bro, with grabbing all the stuff of you arguing and all the interviews you did and on Expert Opinion and all this about how you need to return. And man, when I return, you know, of course my fans want me back, pulling up all the damn tweets and everything of fans saying they want K-Shine back, they want K-Shine. You could have made your trailer a movie, bro. But you didn't. Do not try to rely on your name alone. I'm K-Shine and I'm coming back to battle rap. I know I'm gonna sell tickets. Just in the 2 years that you have been gone, times have changed in battle rap. You got to do more to sell stuff, bro. You got to really figure out a way to get the consumer interested in your product. And we in a day and age where battle rap, it ain't dead. There's still interest. Niggas still watch it. Niggas just don't really want to spend money on it. It's been a little bit spoiled due to caffeine. That has a lot to do with it. And the other thing, we just seen so many of these battlers so much. You got to create a movie. You got to create an experience. You got to create a reason. So you can't slack in the marketing. You can't slack in nothing. This cannot be no situation where the first time you and Shotty do a damn face off is the day before the event on the 30th. Y'all niggas need to meet up. You know what I'm saying? Do something ahead of time to get people talking. You know, I just feel like the rollout has to be perfect for you to get what you need. I'm trying to make sure you get what you need out of battle rap. I had a fan from St. Louis hit me up, man. He was like, yo, Chris, man, do you think you can hit up Hitman? Let him know I did a fan trailer for him. This was a fan who created a trailer for Hitman and Geechee just on the love for the battle and for battle rap. He wanted me to send this to Hitman so Hitman could post it.
There comes a time when a legend is tested. After all the accolades, accomplishments, views, resume, and success, the fans continue to question, is he still built for this battle rap culture? This legend is tired of the disrespect.
Ask Adam why he called it that. You can't flex with the guard. It's cause my back end can fund the whole rest of the car. I hit gorilla like it's up. Call your folks by the threes. Orangutan, silverbacks, I'ma tote you through threes. He said, how you gonna keep up with the apes when we float through the leaves? I'm Tarzan, I'ma swing from the roofs in the trees. You a joke, and you don't want no smoke with the peas. I learned from Meg the perfect balance I can scope for my knees. I'm confused. What else am I supposed to achieve? I got a Hall of Fame career on multiple leagues. He went out.
St. Louis is the home to some of the most elite MCs in the battle rap culture. There's one particular MC who laced up his boots and put St. Louis on his back. Born a war for some of the most dangerous battle rappers in the culture, creating some of the most memorable moments in battle rap history, rising to fame and stardom and solidifying his spot as a Mount Rushmore candidate. As he reaches back to help others with his bags and body's imprint, he still has that hunger to prove why he is the best. Hitman Holla. On November 9th, he faces a formidable opponent, someone who has earned his respect in the battle rap culture. A 3-time Cody of the Year champion, a man who league owners call when they need to get the job done to destroy anyone who the fans deem as a legend. He is very dangerous with his rapping ability, real talk rounds, and believability. A man who sees this battle as collecting another body on his mantle. Geechee Gotti.
Do the math. It ain't no other league owner who thought you could cook it. I asked for organic, he said no compared to you. That nigga still a rookie. I said, Smack, what's up? He said, nah, son, I think A wore the pussy. And ARP knew he would have had to max out 3 of his credit cards just to book me. You not worth it. You not worth it. It's no purpose. I'll break your jaw in front of your face. Now you can watch your mouth. Remember, no cursing. Bro, certain bruh's broken, you can't rectify. Let a heckler fly. Talking about the Lord, man, I'll turn your brains into shepherd's pie. Nigga, step aside. Step.
He's the only, like, he one of them niggas who gotta be in front of somebody to be concerned about. So long as y'all say that, him standing in front of Hitman is a big deal. He ain't doing, he at the bottom of all them cards you just named and shit, man. I don't get the pleasure of just battling and being the 4th battle on a card and the battle just fly by night, and that's what I'm saying, man. The niggas, you just named 6 battles without the easy joint. His 6 battles is not over 600,000 views. It's terrible. Whatever though. Yeah, he's standing in front of me. It's gonna be one of the most viewed battles. You're right. You're right.
He don't like hearing about niggas that's better than him. He don't like hearing about niggas that's getting more love than him. Holla want all the praise. So anytime you give somebody else some accolades, he gotta come remind you of his. You know what I'm saying? He one of them type of niggas. Anybody know that? If a nigga be like, oh, Geechee the 3-time champion of the year, he'll be like, man, I was the champion before they ever had belts. I'd have been had 5 belts if they was giving, like, you know, one of them type of niggas. Like, that's just really what it is. Like, I try to keep it cordial, but in reality, I don't even like niggas like that, bro. Niggas that do that.
This was a fan though. This is how easy it is to get shit done for free. If you K-Shine, bro, you take all the interviews, you take all the bloggers saying, man, K-Shine need to come back, man. K-Shine keeps saying he gonna come back, he ain't gonna really come. You take the little interviews where Smack was on Uppercut Podcast, salute to my boy Tiger, where Beasley was doing an interview talking about he don't know what's up with K-Shine. You take all the little tweets and everything, you created an entire movie. You put out a teaser. You don't even got Shotty in a teaser. You create a whole movie and you can create a whole spectacle, man. So you can't really, in this day and age, roll a battle rap, unfortunately, just your name as an announcement isn't enough to sell that much anymore.
Chris, bias, man,
subscribe to the channel, man. Don't be a hater your whole life. Chris.
Fire.